So today I want to do something new in terms of this episode. I want to talk about the branding. So let's come with me in my walk because it was 2 weeks that I didn't record any episode because I feel blocked or I have my idea in my head, and I think the best way to bring in life is to go to the work. And I feel like it's the same for you. If you sometimes you have an idea and you cannot write down, or you are scared, you feel blocked, go outside, walk and record yourself, or go to another environment. Sometimes your room where where you live is blocking you to do whatever you really want. Before that we start, I really want to say thank you to everyone that listens to my podcast. We almost obtained 8,000 listeners, so thanks so much. And before that we start, we need to subscribe. If you don't do it, subscribe so don't forget any episode. Thanks so much for the one that subscribe, and share this share if you see that this podcast can help other people. And don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter. That is the place to be. Yes, it's a place that you can find everything that you need to grow your business, to create your brand and make money through your story. That you can make money, that yes, you create content and you feel like, okay, I have content, I have the like, but I don't have the clients. Why? Or you have the clients, but you feel like even if you have the client, but you feel that they are not aligned, you feel blocked, they are draining you, is the place to be. So today I want to talk about the personal branding because it was one request on my blog. Talk about personal branding and why for some people they have the same branding, but the one that is working and the other one that don't working, but when you look at is the same aesthetic. So I want to talk about that in the different way that I talk about this article in 2 years ago, because I started this article about talking about personal branding, and it was pretty basic. It was the beginning of personal branding, when you want to start, what you need to do, what is your brand statement, blah blah blah. So this one I want to go more deeper, and I want to do something that is very different to other people, because I want to talk about a story that happened to me that can help you to understand what is really personal branding. So people think that personal branding is just about the logo, is just about the brand story, the brand statement, the brand imagery. It's about that, and really about your story. And I feel like yes and no. So 2 weeks ago, I went to a wedding of my cousin, and I remember that I chose a dress that fit my body. I make up by myself. My sister this time didn't help me to do makeup. I did my hair and everything. I put some sneakers at the beginning, and everyone tell me that I am so beautiful. And I was so shocked because I was like, what happened? What people tell me that they compliment me, and it was the same for my sister. My sister did the same thing. She wear a dress, she make up, she never make up, she make up herself, she have a beautiful hairstyle that I make, and everyone was complimenting us. And we are 4 children, 1 brother and 3 sisters, and normally everyone compliments my other sister, not us two, but they didn't do any compliment to the other one. The difference that I observe, that even if I have my sneaker on, and people telling me where you can wear your heels, you are so beautiful, blah blah blah, and I wear my heels, by the way, when we go to the reception, because it was very beautiful. It was like it was in the countryside, and it was in the middle of the woods in Belgium, and it was so beautiful, but I cannot walk with heel when I am in the countryside. No, I can't. So I will, with the breath and everything, I can't. So I decided to wear my sneakers, and when I am to the reception, I will wear my heels and it will be fine. And everyone was complimenting me. I see that some men look at me different ways that I used to, and I feel confident, I feel sexy, I feel very beautiful. Not because people are looking at me, because I embody what I was vision with a dress that I chose, that I feel confident with the way that. Sorry, there's some wind, so I will otherwise you will not listen what I want to say. But what I really mean is, I will try to, because I know that is not good, so I will try to go here and maybe you will hear better if I have in here. I don't know each time when I walk, and I feel very important. There's a wind. Maybe it's me, I don't know. I will try to go here, that I can stop a little bit. Yeah, maybe it's better here. So what I really want to say is I embody my vision. So when I compare to personal branding, people, when they create personal branding, we can see when you go to social media, it can be Instagram, it can be TikTok, in previous one, there are many people copy other people. And it's okay, you are your vision and everything. You are even big brand copy the small brand because they have the ideas or innovation, they see that one as well and they just replicate. But the one who stand out is the one that you can see that the woman embody what she said, embody the message, and it's more than just a photo shoot. Because people think, oh, I need to have a perfect photo shoot, I need to go to Bali, I need to go maybe the country and everything. Yes, it can help, but if you don't embody what you imagine, what your vision, it can be the same thing that I used to when I go to the wedding. It was like just wear a dress because I need to go in, and I see a lot of people telling me that how many weight I gain and everything. Right now, I lose weight, but it's not my weight that I want to lose again, but I embody my vision. I was feeling so confident, I was feeling sexy, beautiful, amazing, even if it was not the perfect hair that I really wanted to imagine, but I feel so confident. And sometimes you have the perfect photo shoot, you have the perfect brain imagery, you have the perfect everything, but you don't embody. And right now we can see that. Sometimes you say, I see a lot of women, and I really want to talk about that because I see a lot of women that they say that they are confident and they put themselves naked. And they think that confidence is to put on internet naked. And I don't judge about that. But for me, it's not confidence. For me, it's the easy way. The more confident thing for me, and I feel like that is so important, is to put yourself every day when you don't see a result and you continue to say the same message. It's continue to say, I have here, and it can be 2 years, 5 years, 8 years, and you know that it will work because you believe and you embody what you really want to do. And personal branding is really about to embody what is your message, what is your brand image. Yes, it's the pretty name to say, I want to do that, I need to be unique in everything, but let's be real, you can be unique, everyone is unique, but we mimic everyone. Even if someone tells you that no, it comes from my head, yes, of course, but they do the on breeze and they know what is trending right now, and they will just plot with the one that just mimicking and don't do anything about that. Don't work, because let's be real. Right now we are AGI. You can create an image, a video by 5 minutes if you pay the subscription. And even right now, there are many people doing the AI, they are the perfect supermodel and everything, but the one that work, it can be have the pretty face and everything. You can see that each time they have their personality, they embody something that fits their brand. It's not just a clinger anymore. It's a clinger who have opinion, who have personality. They embody what is the clinger for her and not what is the definition of the clinger. So you need to understand that personal branding is about embodying. Yes, of course, you need to have a vision, your color, your brand statement, and everything. This one is so important. But I feel like when you have all of that, if you don't know how to embody, how to feel this way to other people, it will don't work. People will don't remember you, even if you have the perfect aesthetic, the perfect house, the perfect clothes, the perfect everything. You don't have, because people can feel that you are insecure. People can feel that you don't feel well. People can feel that you are the doubt, that you don't authority. And it's for that when people come to you and buy your stuff, they always ask, "Are you sure? Are you sure that you do that?" Or maybe they buy you some stuff that is very cheap and go to the one that is 5,000 and tell you that no, I'm sorry, you are so expensive, but I will work with you. I will try with the small version. And you see today on Instagram, I am with her and she pay 5,000 coaching. And you're like, I don't understand. I am cheaper. I know that it's perfect. I know that. But why? Because you don't embody what you say. And I can do that. I can say that because you always use the word even if, what if, maybe. No, it's not a baby. It's not a baby. It's not maybe. It's not what if. Sorry, it's a dog. Sorry, let me walk. It's not a even if. No, you talk about your girl. You talk about your brand. You talk about your people. So what you say? What if? Because you are the brand. You are your own body. You need to say what you want to say. Even if it's at the beginning you are bubbling and you struggle, it's okay. But when you embody something, and it's for that you can see that some brand raise and some brand don't work anymore. And this one is really important to understand. Let's give you an example. For example, Kim Kardashian. We can see that she have a brand, a personal brand that is always about wearing the scheme and always to have minimalist right now, to wear leggings and everything. And you know when she's here, you know she's sexy and everything. She has a brand. The personal brand is her. She embodies. And even if there's a brand that don't work and everything, she still commit to that. She still say, I am the product. So what I did, I embody what I want to say. Even if people criticize me, I know that when people come to me, I am Kardashian. It's the same that you need to do the same thing with you. What is your brand? What is your personal brand? And you can see that many women try to copy her, but people tell her that, she copied her, but she looked like Kim Kardashian. You know? So you need to understand, and it's the same with Kylie, is the same thing. She has her own brand. So what I really want to say is, you need to stop to copy. And let's give you another example. That is really personal brand that is really important. It's the same with Beyonce or Taylor Swift. People know who is Beyonce. She has a brand, she has a personal brand, she knows what character and what she sings. And it's different to Taylor Swift, that people love Taylor Swift and everything. And she's a brand and everything. People can love both or just one, But even if they love both, they will don't love both for the same way because they don't have the same personal brand. People love Beyonce because she's sexy, she can be sweet, and at the same time she can be feroz, she can be beautiful, she can be those, she's a good singer and everything. She's beautiful. Taylor Swift, people love her because yes, she's beautiful and everything, but it's not the same type of song that she sings. She feels something that she's blonde, she represents something that people want to be. So you need to understand that what you want to embody and bring that to your content, to your video, to your podcast, and don't be scared to say something. I hope that this episode you learn, and don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter, Mademoiselle Mindset at substack.com. You can subscribe to this podcast. You can also help this podcast to go to do some comments to help to grow, and also to put a 5 or whatever you want on Spotify or on Apple Podcasts to help this podcast to grow. Don't forget to be your own true, and see you for the next episode.